She know that she bad, but she claim that she good. Straight from New York with a boogie, no hood. I like the way that she flex and she cut. She gotta walk and a talk from the hood. She hit my DM a couple of hearts. Say hit my line, now we can't be apart.
What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Amy, and I'm back with another video. So today's video is gonna be a story time. So I'm gonna be doing a story time on the time that my brother busted his lip and got a concussion. So this was February of 2018. So a whole year and a half ago. So we went to church. It was a Sunday in February. I don't remember. So we went to church that day, and the church was having like this function or whatever. So they had this flag football game. They had food and all this other stuff. So we went, and our mom dropped us off. She usually like stays with us, but she didn't stay with us today. Well, that day. So we got there, you know, I saw my friends, our friends, and so we went to them, we said hi, all this and all that. So yeah, so my brother wanted to get in the game. So he got up and he went and got a flag. So, you know, he waited to get in the game. And this is where the commotion happens. Don't look at my nails. I know my pinky nail was missing. Sorry. So yeah, so this is when everything just like goes downhill completely, like drops. So so my brother gets in the game, and the first very first play of the game is when all of this happens. So he got in the game, and I think, was the ball passed to you or another boy?
The other boy.
Okay, so my brother's on my eyes. So the ball was passed to the other boy, right? So my brother tried to bomb him, like, you know, he tried to bomb him. So he tried to bomb him, and it failed. So both of them jumped up. And my brother isn't that tall, but he kind of jumped up to where like him and the boy's head was equal. So they both jumped, and my brother's lip, like his upper lip, like right here, collided with the side of the boy's head. So they both jumped and bing. They hit each other. So I think both of them fell to the ground. And I think the other boy got up before him. Did he get up before you?
I don't know, dude.
Oh yeah, sorry. He doesn't remember. So yeah. So I think the other boy got up, or like he was on the floor and he was like, you know, just, he was okay basically. So my friends are like, oh, you should go see your brother if he's okay and all this and all that. And I'm like, no, he's fine. Like, I'm not gonna get up to go see him. I know he's fine. It's my brother. Like, he's gonna get up. Like, what the heck? So someone I know told me, oh, you should go check on your brother. I think he's bleeding. Or he's bleeding, basically. And I was like, I'm like, okay, he's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with him. He's fine. So then I got up and I started walking. My friend was like, run. And I was like, okay, so I jogged a little bit. When I tell you, when I saw my brother, he was on the floor. He was like on his knees like this. And he moved his hand. I was like, yo, what the heck? I backed up. I said, what in the world? Like, I was so shook. Like, there was so much blood on his hand, on his arm, but it was all coming from his lip. I was like, oh my goodness. What just happened? And so I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I didn't say anything to him because I didn't know what to do. So everyone starts surrounding him, and like everyone is coming. Apparently there was a paramedic and I think a nurse or a doctor there, one of those two, I don't remember. And so they were like, oh, are you okay? They're asking his name. They're like, oh, are there any family members that are here? Anyone you know, like, that can contact your mom? And I'm standing there and I'm like, I'm here. Like, I'm his sister, but I'm his little sister. What can I do? I'm not God. I can't do nothing to help him. So then I'm calling my mom. My mother is not answering the phone at all. At all. If we were dying, she would not know because she was not answering the phone. She was apparently at the store or whatever. So while she's at the store, she answers the youth pastor's call. And she's like, oh my gosh, she told me she knew something was wrong. Because why is she getting a call from the youth pastor? So then he explains to her, he's like, oh, he's okay, but you need to come now. So it's not really okay. He's like, So after that, my mom rushes to the church, basically. So by that time, they already called 911. And like they're asking all this stuff. They're asking him what's his name, his age, all this other stuff. And he doesn't know. And mind you, throughout this time when the ambulance is coming and my mom is on her way, my brother does not know what happened to him at all. He is lost completely. Like completely lost. Like he's gone. He doesn't know what happened. Where is he? Why is he playing football? Why does he have a flag on him? I don't even think he has a flag on him. But anyways, all these people surrounding him. And my brother starts looking at his arms. And he's like, what happened to me? Like he knew something happened to him, but he didn't know what happened or where he was. So he's like, what happened to me? Why am I here? What happened? What was going on? And he's lost. He doesn't know what's going on. So as that's passing by, it's been about probably 5 to 10 minutes. It hasn't been too long. So they cover up his, I don't even know if they covered it up. I don't even think blood was dripping. I don't remember. But I will insert a picture right here. Right here. So yeah. So after that, the ambulance, my mom came and the ambulance was literally right behind my mom. Literally. So my mom came out the car. She's like, oh my gosh, what happened to him? What happened to his lip? What's going on? And he's lost. He doesn't know. He remembers me and my mom, obviously. He knows us. We're his family. So he recognizes us and he's like, what's going on? And I think he was crying. I really think he was crying. And that made me cry because I knew he was in pain. And I knew something was wrong. I knew something was wrong with him. And that's because he's crying. My brother doesn't cry. Well, I don't see my brother cry often. So it was like, dang, I know something really happened to him. So the paramedics come and they come and get him, take him on the gurney, and it's time to go to the hospital. So my mom went with him in the ambulance to the hospital, and I wanted to go with my friends because I just wanted to be with them. I didn't really want to. I went with my dad because he said I had to go with him. So I went with my dad, and they took him to the Memorial Hospital Hollywood. So they took him there, and when I tell you, it was just so scary because I'm at the hospital for my brother. Like, I don't know what happened to him, what's going on. So they take him in, all this and all that, and we arrived there, and then I get with my friends again. So I don't think we're allowed to see him yet because I think the doctors had to come in and check him, see if he was okay. So then, yeah. So I get in the room because I'm allowed to finally go in. So I go to him, and I'm talking to him, and I'm like, oh, do you remember me? And he was like, duh, I remember you. Like, just like obvious answers. He was basically saying all the thoughts in his head. And it was like, what? Surprised he wasn't cussing, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry. But yeah, I'm surprised he wasn't saying like crazy things, because I feel like if that happened to me, I would have said crazy things. But yeah, so he was basically saying everything on his mind, but things he would say in his mind, but like say differently when he speaks out loud. So it was just like, yeah, duh, I know you. Like, are you dumb? Like, are you stupid? Da da da. Basically all that stuff. It's nothing really dramatic. So then the nurse comes in, and so the nurse is talking to my mom, and my mom was really scared that a piece of his lip was missing, but it wasn't. Like, once you put his lips together, you could see that it was whole, but it was cut so deep that it looked like a piece was missing. It was like spread out like ooh, it was disgusting. It was really bad. And so then they had to put stitches on him, and I think I left the room for that because I couldn't really watch it. It was just not, I don't like needles, which really contradicts what I want to do in the future, but it's okay. I think I'll get over it. But yeah, it was just like a thread, and basically nothing really too dramatic, but I just couldn't be there to watch it. So then I left the room, and then after, me and all of my friends and my dad, we came in the room with him, and he just kept saying this one phrase. I'm not going to say it out loud. I'm not going to tell you guys, but he kept saying this one phrase, and it was just like, oh my goodness, like he kept saying it. And so after that, we're all just talking with him, making sure he's okay, and like making sure he stays awake and all this stuff. And they told us he had a concussion. I think I said that, and I don't remember what I was gonna say. And so they let him go that same day because he had a concussion, yes, but they let us go. So, but after like a couple of hours, like we were actually there for a while, and I don't remember exactly what happened while we were at the hospital. They were just like looking at pictures, and because my mom was sending us pictures, and he had like a really, really swollen nose. Like it was, wow. And so, yeah, we were able to talk to him. I mean, not really do much, not really have like an actual conversation with him because he was just so lost, and he still kept asking what happened to him while looking at his arm. So it was just like, what happened to me? Why am I hurt? Why do I feel like this? Like basically that type of stuff. And so it was just like, it was hard seeing my brother like that because one, he's 3 years older than me. So it was just like, oh my gosh, like my older brother, he's not sane at all. Like he doesn't know what's going on. He needed help to do everything. And it was like, dang, like it was really, really scary at that time. And so they let us go. We came home. My mom had to check up on him every 3 hours while he was sleeping just to make sure he was okay. And she had to do that, I think, for about like a week or two just to see if he was okay and basically like alive, I guess. Because concussions, it was really, really bad. Like it was horrible just watching him be like that. So after that, the next day we went to the neurologist. Where did we go?
What are you asking me?
He doesn't know. Okay, I forgot. I don't remember where we went. I think. Oh, I remember. We went to the doctor's office because they needed a report, and we went like the following day. So I didn't go to school all that week. No, I think I went to school Wednesday. No. It happened Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I think I went to school on Wednesday. I don't remember. Okay, I don't remember what day I went back to school, but I think I went to school on Wednesday or Thursday. So, after that, when we got to the doctor's office, the doctor, he asked who stitched him up. And the person who stitched him up was not a surgeon. Because he was asking, he was like, oh, did a surgeon stitch him up? Like for his, for his stitches. And so, my mom was like, no. Like, it was a nurse practitioner. And my mom was like, wow, because she was praying the entire time because obviously it's really, really scary, like to see your own child like that. So the doctor was shocked at what an amazing job that he did. So it was like, it was heartwarming, you know, because all that stuff was going on. His stitches were stitched really, really well. So, I mean, if you look at him now, he has a scar, obviously, but it's not like a huge, thick scar. It's like a really small one, so. It took him about 2 weeks to fully recover. And I think he went to school 2 weeks after. Excuse me. I think he went to school 2 weeks after. And it was really hard for him. Like, he could not focus at all. So he had to stay back home another couple of days because it was just so hard for him to transition back into going to school. After all that, and him working his brain, like, it was so hard. And so, yeah. So I think that's basically the story. I mean, yeah, so he doesn't remember anything at all. So if you ask him about it, he doesn't know. He doesn't really know what happened. He doesn't know. He said the only thing he remembers is getting into the game. And after that, everything is black. Completely black. He does not know anything.
Yeah, and then I remember waking up in my bed.
He remembers waking up in his bed.
That's it.
What day?
Huh?
What day?
What do you mean, what day?
Remember waking up in your bed when?
I don't know, dude.
He remembers waking up in his bed like it was a dream.
Yeah, and then I was like, what happened?
Basically, yeah, it was like, surprise, you had a concussion. Because he doesn't remember anything. Said he remembers getting in the game and waking up, apparently. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
So, that's the end of the story. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the post notifications. And comment some video ideas that you guys want me to do. Thanks for watching.